Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Throwback Tunes on another Thursday, and I am reviewing Return to the 36 Chambers, the dirty version by Old Dirty Bastard himself, or ODB, rest in peace by the way. So this joint came out March 28th, 1995. It was recorded all throughout 1994 under Electro Records and WMG, which I believe stands for Warner Music Group. Yes, it does. So the producers involved here were mostly RZA, but there were others who was involved as well, like True Master, Fourth Disciple, Old Dirty Bastard himself, Ethan Ryman, and Big Door. Okay, the last two names are new. So looking at this album was not only was his ODB's very first album, his solo debut album rather, but it is the second solo album to be released from a Wu-Tang Clan member. This was after Method Man came out with Tycho, or Tycho, how you pronounce that joint. So, and I reviewed that already. So let's take a look at the album real quick. So this joint was number 7 on the Billboard 200, number 2 in the top rap/hip hop album charts, 48th in the Canadian album charts, and it was platinum. So this was pretty much his best album in terms of certifications and by chart positions. So that's what's up. Alright, let's look at the tracks. So there's 17 tracks, meaning and only one skit, meaning I could give you guys a top 5 and not a top 3. So the first track is called Intro, and that's the skit right there. Next up is Shimmy Shimmy Y'all, and y'all should be familiar with that one. That's actually the second single off this album. Track number 3 is called Baby Come On, or Baby C-Mon, C''M-O-N, Baby Come On, there you go. Track number 4 is called Brooklyn Zoo, which is the first single off this album, followed by Hippa to the Hopper. So yeah, there you go with that. Track number 6 called Rawhide, featuring Method Man and Raekwon, Chef without the I but 2 F's, but yeah, Raekwon, we're gonna go with that. Track number 7 is called Damage, featuring the Genius, G-E-N-I-O-U-S. Track number 8 is called Don't You Know, with the letter U, not Y-O-U, followed by The Stomp, followed by Going Down, and that's going without the second G but with the apostrophe. Track number 11 is called Drunk Game, and then in parentheses Sweet Sugar Pie, followed by Snakes, featuring Killer Priest, the RZA, Master Killer, and I don't know why they mentioned ODB's name in the featuring column, and Buddha Monk. Next up is Brooklyn Zoo 2, and in the parentheses Tiger Crane, and that one features Ghostface Killer. Track number 14 is called Protect Your Neck 2, The Zoo, featuring, oh, this is a long list of names here, Lord Buddha Monk, Prodigal Son, Zookeeper, Murdoch, Killer Priest, 12 O'Clock. That's my first time hearing that one. Moving on. Shorty Shit Stain, that's my first time hearing that one. And again, they mentioned Old Dirty in this one as well. That's weird as well, but moving on. And 60-Second Assassin. Track number 15 is called Cutting Heads, and that's cutting without the G but with the apostrophe, and that's heads with a Z at the end, featuring RZA, the RZA or the RZA. Track number 16 is called Dirty Dancing, again no G but with the apostrophe at the end of dancing, featuring Method Man. And the last track off this album, track number 17, is called Harlem World. Alright, so let's get on with the singles. The first single again is called, actually the first single that came out was Brooklyn Zoo. So this joint came out February 7th, 1995 rather. And let's see. And it is the second, it's Old Dirty Bastard's second highest charting single behind Got Your Money. So let's see. Parts of the first verse has been used in freestyles previously. That's interesting. The name Brooklyn Zoo refers to the zoological park in Brooklyn's Prospect Park as well. And the name also refers to the group Brooklyn Zoo, who were closely affiliated with Old Dirty Bastard. In the bonus DVD on Message to the Other Side, Brooklyn Zoo member Buddha Monk explains that Russell Jones, aka Old Dirty Bastard, excuse me, and the members of Brooklyn Zoo were having an aggressive argument for unknown reasons. During the argument, Jones walked into the sound booth and started recording a track, using the energy and anger from the argument to inspire his lyrics. Buddha Monks also claimed Jones, aka Old Dirty, used some words and sentences used in the argument to create the track. Very interesting. Now, here's something very interesting. There were 2 different videos made for this single. I did not know that. That is very new to me. The first version featured a movie with subtitles. Pimp Daddy, played by Old Dirty Bastard, comes back from prison and returns to Rikers Island with his lady, only to get a rude calling when one of his friends get involved with a deal. It then cuts back to Chinatown, where a local Asian American attempts to sell fireworks near the Brooklyn Bronx. He gets involved with a gang leader and pays for it by getting incinerated in his car's trunk by his own fireworks. Then Pimp Daddy, with his lady, go to an abandoned arcade only to be set up and both him and his lady get shot. Wow. This version was aired in some markets, but for the most part was rejected by various cable networks at the time due to its subject matter, which makes a lot of sense. The second version had Old Dirty loitering in the hallways of a dank apartment building, lip-syncing to the song while surrounded by various members of the WuTangClan, including his cousins Wizard and GZA, fellow members Raekwon and Method Man, and Wu-Tang affiliate Capadonna. Ghostface Killah does not appear in the video. In one scene, Old Dirty picks his nose and wipes his finger on the wall. This version of the video received the most airplay. Yeah, obviously. Now, it did make some charts though. It was number 5 on the, this is new, Hot Dance Music / Maxi Single Sales. Actually, no, that's not new, but I don't know why it's in the Hot Dance, but whatever. 40th in the Hot R&B / Hip Hop Singles and Tracks. Number 5 on the Hot Rap Single Charts, and number 54th on the Billboard Hot 100. All right, moving on to the second and final single off this album, Shimmy Shimmy Ya. This joint came out May 2nd, 1995. And I already know for a fact, yes, there is a music video for this one, and it was created by Hype Williams. And the video shows a description of, I can't pronounce, of the 1970s in which large afros and platform shoes were considered fashionable. Okay. And there's a remix, which is interesting, by Bay Area producer Studio Tom, featuring West Coast rappers MC It, EIHC. Y'all probably gonna be mad at me in the comments section, so I apologize. And E40 was released as a one-song promotional single, and the video was made for the remix with special effects involving fire, so that's interesting. Also, this song was used in various movies and TV shows like Breaking Bad, and the opening scene of the movie Knocked Up, and an excerpt of the song was used in the 3rd episode of Fresh Off the Boat, and it was used in the Luke Cage trailer, and it was in the Skate 3 video game, and it also did make the charts. It was 67 on the US Billboard Hot 100, 47 on the US Hot R&B / Hip Hop Songs tracks, and number 9 on the US Hot Rap Songs charts. Alright, so I'm about to give you guys my favorite tracks off this album from worst to first. Cutting Heads is the worst track off this album, mostly by comparison, to be honest. The tempo is cool, the melody is straight, same with the bass as it needs more bang to it. The kick is cool, same with the snare. Overall, the track is cool, but the melody held this one back. I will be honest with you guys. Don't You Know is next. The tempo is cool, same with the melody and the bass and the kick. The snare is just straight though. Overall, the track is cool. Next up is The Stomp. Drum pattern is unique but cool though. The tempo is really cool. The melody is straight as it's a bit lackluster. The bass is cool, the kick is straight. The snare is unique, but it's straight as well. Overall, still, the track is cool nevertheless. Next up is Dirty Dancing. Tempo is really cool. The melody is lackluster, but straight nevertheless. The bass is cool, same with the kick and snare. Overall, the track is cool. Shimmy Shimmy Y'all. The tempo is borderline cool, really cool. The melody is cool. The bass is cool. I think I said the bass is cool. The kick is cool. The snare is really cool. Overall, the track is cool. Next up is Going Down. The tempo is cool. Same with the melody. The bass is really cool. The kick is cool. Snare is cool. The track is cool. And the track starts at the 54-second mark, actually. Next up is Harlem World. The drum pattern is unique at times, but it is cool. The tempo is cool. Melody is straight. The bass is cool. Same with the kick. Snare is cool. Overall, the track is cool. Next up is Hipper to the Hopper. Tempo is really cool. Melody is straight and a bit lackluster. The bass is really cool. Kick is cool. Snare is cool. Overall, the track is cool. Next up is Damage. The tempo is really cool. Melody is cool. The 808s are cool. Snare is cool. Track is cool. I just said it. The track is cool. And the music starts at the 16-second mark. Next up is Snakes. The tempo is cool. Same with the melody. The bass is really cool. The kick is cool. Same with the snare. The track is cool and it starts at the 13-second mark. And then we got Brooklyn Zoo 2, Tiger Crane. The tempo is cool. The melody is really cool. Bass is cool, kick is cool, snare is unique but cool, the track is cool, and it starts at the 15-second mark. Now I'm about to give you guys my top 5 tracks off this album. Rawhide is the 5th best track off this album. The tempo is cool but could be faster. The melody is really cool, the 808s are cool, the snare is really cool, overall the track is cool. Next up is Drunk Game Sweet Sugar Pie. The tempo is really cool, same with the melody. The bass is cool, same with the 808s. The snare is cool, overall the track is cool, and this one starts at the 17-second mark. Next up is Protect Your Neck 2, the Zoo. The tempo is cool, it's really cool actually. The melody is really cool, the bass is cool, same with the kick. Snare is cool, overall the track is cool as well. Alright, next up is Brooklyn Zoo. The tempo is cool, but could be faster. The melody is cool. The bass is straight, needs more of it. The kick is really cool. The snare is excellent. Overall, the track is really cool as the drums really made this beat without crushing it. And the best track off this album is Baby Come On. The tempo is cool. Melody is really cool. The bass is really cool. The kick is cool. The snare is really cool. Overall, the track is cool. Really cool, rather, excuse me. So Baby Come On, the best track off this album. Let me give you guys some professional ratings, and they kind of all over the place here. All Music gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. The Chicago Tribune gave it a 2.5 out of 5 stars. 4 stars, excuse me, 2.5 out of 4 stars. The Chris Giles Consumer Guide and the Entertainment Weekly gave it A-. The LA Times gave it 3 out of 4 stars. Pitchfork gave it a 9.3 out of 10. Rolling Stones and the Rolling Stone Album Guide both gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Select gave it 2 out of 5 stars, and The Source gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So let's see. Also, this album was nominated for the 1996 Grammy Award for Best Rap Album, but lost to Naughty by Nature's Poverty's Paradise. And in 1998, this album was selected as one of the Source 100 Best Rap Albums, and Rolling Stones again gave it 4 out of 5 stars and said with its rapsy lips, pronunciated voice, and half song, half rap style, Old Dirty may well be the most original vocalist in hip-hop history. Entertainment Weekly said this solo effort by a second member of the near platinum WuTangClan showcases the raw, innovative talent of its illest member. The RZA's signature dissonant piano loops behind Dirty's delirious, reverberating delivery. And The Vibe did not give it a review, but they did leave some a message saying, Old Dirty's catchy sing-along is paired with subtle keyboards and the RZA's typically murky beats, yielding a mystic brew which, like all rule-related fairs, defiantly flies in the face of conventions. The oral pleasures are convincing. There's a bunch of comments for this album. But what do I think about this album? Well, it's good. Like, it's really good. I'm going to have to give this one a 3.75 out of 5. I would highly suggest you stream it, but if you want to download and keep it, knock yourself out. But 3.75 out of 5, that's what I'm giving it. So I'm about to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.